This is the Infinite Moment Podcast, where we discuss topics that focus on stress relief solutions. Welcome back to the Infinite Moment Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about how to use the art of massage for stress relief of our bodies. We're going to look through a couple different articles that'll be able to help shed some light on the information around the art of massage. This is an art that, can be traced back to ancient times. And obviously a lot of different methods and strategies that encompass that make up the art of massage. So we're going to just look into some of the information that's out there that can help us understand how and why massage is beneficial for our bodies, how it reduces the stress within our bodies, how that in turn helps improve our health and well-being. And then we're also going to look at a story about how a particular person benefited from the use of massage therapy. With that being said, there's obviously people who have different levels of comfortability when it comes to a stranger touching their body. So keep in mind that your experience can be quite different from another person's, and you need to understand what you're comfortable with. If you're someone who doesn't like or is very uncomfortable with a stranger touching your body, then this may not be right for you. But there are different types of massage, and there's different types of massage therapists. And again, you want to understand who that person is that is providing the therapy, the massage therapy. You want to understand their style, their presence, their professionalism, so that you can get the right experience that you are looking for. All right. I've personally benefited from the practice of massage therapy. I've done a lot of hard labor type of work throughout my working career, and that'll tense up a lot of your muscles, especially in your back, and your shoulders. So that's where I've tended to focus on benefiting from that relief that comes from a massage. And at different points in my life, I may have done it more often and then maybe have gone a longer time without. But anytime I have done it, I've really felt the benefits of it. And I think it's a great way to take that tense stress out of the body and, create some relaxation within ourselves. All right. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into this first article. So let's go. This article comes from Oshner Health. It's by Ruth Mary Spurrier. It's titled How Massage Can Reduce Stress and Anxiety. In today's world, everyone experiences different stressors: environmental stress, family stress, work stress, deadlines, rush hour, etc. When you have anxiety, it feels like your brain is rapid firing with thoughts. You might experience an overwhelming feeling of exhaustion and tension. Small everyday stressors can turn into chronic stress, which can affect you physically. Research suggests that chronic stress contributes to high blood pressure, promotes the formation of artery clogging deposits, and causes brain changes that may contribute to anxiety, depression, and addiction. Anxiety causes the release of the hormone cortisol, which activates the fight or flight response. Your heart begins to beat faster. You start to breathe quicker, and your muscles tense up. Till the brain perceives the stressors are gone, it will continue to release cortisol, keeping the body on high alert in order to react appropriately to the perceived danger. How massage can help. The body's autonomic nervous system is comprised of two parts: the sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight or flight response, and the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the relax and slow down response. To manage our everyday stressors, we need to learn how to activate the parasympathetic nervous system for our health and well being. One of the best ways to activate this response is to get a massage. Part of being a human involves the necessity for healthy touch. Your skin is the largest organ in the body, and healthy touch helps create endorphins in the brain. During a massage, even the light touch of a Swedish technique will bring about relaxation, endorphin promotion, and less stress and anxiety. This goes back to when you were a child, when your parents held you and gave you that secure and comforting feeling. Just like for infants, especially in an ICU environment, it is so necessary that they experience touch so that they can thrive. Even in adulthood, we still need healthy touch to fully thrive in our lives. Creating this safe environment where the perceived danger and stressors are gone helps to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. The environment of massage alone helps to create this safe space. Darkened lights, soft music, candles, aromatherapy, cozy blankets, etc. The dimming of the light is visual sensory deprivation. Just like when you turn off the lights for sleep, this signals your brain to slow down. This creates a physical relaxing and calming response in the body to lower stress and anxiety. Massage helps to transition the body from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic system. As a result and benefit of this response, massage also reduces the body's blood pressure. When your blood pressure comes down, your anxiety also comes down further with it. This also reduces the chance of experiencing a pressure or tension headache. Massage is an opportunity for you to give yourself permission to unwind, let go, release, and relax. Once you start to unwind and let go, the relaxation sets in and your stress and anxiety reduces. The physical touch of massage allows for your mind to feel free. Okay, so that article starts off giving us some understanding of first and foremost what stress and chronic stress is, and then kind of breaks down how massage can help remedy that. So we all face stressors, environmental, family, work, whatever it may be. So then that can build up in the body as anxiety or stress within our body physically and can become chronic. So one of the methods to help reduce and release that stress is, as the article mentions, massage. And what it's doing is trying to tap into the parasympathetic system to reduce the release of cortisol, which is the stress hormone. All right, so it does break down a little bit between the sympathetic nervous system, which has to do with the fight or flight response, and the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the system that actually allows you to relax and slow down. And it goes into how healthy human touch is not only beneficial, but necessary to our lives so that we can thrive. And it goes back to childhood and basically being held by parents when you were a baby. It released endorphins, feel-good hormones within the body that allows you to relax and release stress. It touched a little bit on how there's different types of massage, such as the light touch of a Swedish technique, or if you're someone who may have deeper physical stress, you may want more of a deep tissue massage, which will be more pressure in specific areas of the body. All right, but yeah, very good introduction to how stress can affect us physically and how massage can help turn that around. Now, in this next article, we're going to take a look at more of a personal account or a particular experience from a person who is sharing their experience. How massage can heal the body and mind from Experience Life by Lifetime. This article is by Catherine Guthrie. Discover how massage can help address the following health and well-being concerns. When Amy Patel separated from her husband in 2005, Her anxiety spiked off the charts. A suddenly single mother, Patel didn't have a lot of money to throw around. Still in the wake of her marital upheaval, she made massage a priority. It helped her weather the storm, she says, and today she still finds that getting 1 or 2 massages a month helps keep stress at bay. And that helps her defend against physiological tension too. When I'm anxious, I feel all clenched up, says the 49-year-old marketing communications director from Erie, Pennsylvania. My massage therapist untangles my knots. Like many people, Patel values not only the hands-on healing, but also the opportunity to power down her brain and nervous system for an hour or so. Even if I'm short on money, she says, I find a way to make it happen. Patel is not alone. Despite massage's reputation as a self-indulgent luxury, an increasing number of people are embracing it, not just as a spa treatment, but as a powerful therapeutic tool. Americans currently log more than 114 million trips to massage therapists every year. Massage therapists are the second most visited complementary and alternative medicine providers behind chiropractors. All told, Americans spend up to $11 billion a year on massage. And statistics from the American Massage Therapy Association project that over the next 5 years, that number is likely to grow considerably. What we're getting for our money, whether we realize it or not, is an access code of sorts, a healing key capable of opening the body's stickiest locks. Scrunching our shoulders, craning our necks, sitting for hours, driving in rush hour traffic, such mundane activities can create patterns of muscle tension, referred to as holding, in the body. And when muscles are chronically tense or tweaked, it can have a nasty effect on both our bodies and our minds. Persistent musculoskeletal tension can restrict blood circulation and nutrient supplies to the body's organs and tissues. As the web-like connective tissue, fascia, that envelops the muscles gets increasingly dense and less mobile, it can negatively affect posture and breathing. The experience of low-grade habitual tension can contribute to chronic hormonal, biochemical, and neurological problems of all kinds. Massage interrupts such stress-inducing patterns and helps nudge the body back into a natural state of balance. So what is massage exactly? Scientists who study its health benefits often use the therapy's broadest definition: the manipulation of soft tissue for the purpose of producing physiological effects. That clinical definition hardly does massage justice, though. In conventional medicine, double-blind, placebo-controlled studies are the gold standard. But massage and most other forms of bodywork don't lend themselves well to such studies. Therefore, scientific proof, both for massage's efficacy and its means of function, runs a little thin, but convincing clinical evidence is accumulating. For example, in 2004, Christopher Moyer, PhD, a psychologist at the University of Wisconsin-Stout, published a meta-analysis on massage therapy research and found that on average, research subjects who received massage had a lower level of anxiety than those who did not. My research consistently finds that massage does have an impact on anxiety, says Moyer. We don't know exactly why, but people who get massages have less anxiety afterward. One popular explanation is that massage lowers the body's levels of cortisol, the hormone notorious for triggering the body's fight or flight response. No matter how we measure cortisol in saliva or urine or how often, we always find that massage has a beneficial effect, says Tiffany Field, PhD, a researcher at the Touch Research Institute at the University of Miami's Miller School of Medicine. Although Moyer is yet to be convinced of the cortisol connection, both he and Field agree that massage is potentially very therapeutic for what's known as state anxiety. Unlike generalized anxiety disorders, state anxiety is a reaction to something you can pinpoint, such as a troubling or traumatic event, circumstance, or setting. Although more research is needed, says Moyer, some experts posit that the reported alleviation of state anxiety could be a result of something as simple as the social and psychological environment where massage takes place. Relieve lower back pain. Aside from stress, if there's one thing that drives people to the massage table in droves, it's pain, especially lower back pain, which up to 85% of Americans experience at some point during their lives. In 2008, the Cochrane Collaboration, a global independent nonprofit organization that reviews the usefulness of healthcare interventions, published an examination of the evidence linking massage to relieving lower back pain. Reviewing 13 clinical trials, they found massage to be a promising treatment. Physical pain is like the alarm system of a house, says Andrea Ferlin, PhD, a clinical epidemiologist who specializes in massage at the Institute for Work and Health in Toronto. With acute pain like a burn or a broken bone, the pain signal indicates something is wrong. But if you have pain every day like chronic back pain, the alarm is malfunctioning. Massage may not be able to turn off the alarm, but it can lower the volume. Theories abound on how massage interrupts the body's pain loop. One of the oldest and most well-regarded explanations is called the gate control theory. Proponents surmise that pain signals to the brain are muffled by competing stimuli. More specifically, pain travels on small diameter nerve fibers, while massage stimulates large diameter ones. Large nerve fibers relay messages to the brain faster than smaller ones. In essence, says Ferlin, the sensation of the massage wins over the sensation of pain. One word of advice from fitness experts though. You'll get more lasting long-term relief of lower back pain by supplementing massage with isometric core exercises such as planks that focus on strengthening the muscles that support and guide the spine's movements. Tension leads to headaches, so it follows that massage would help ease them. And for many, trigger point therapy can prove particularly effective. A trigger point is an area of tightly contracted muscle tissue, says Albert Moraska, PhD, a researcher focused on complementary medicine at the University of Colorado in Denver. Trigger points in the shoulder and neck relay pain to the head. By reducing the activity of trigger points, we can reduce headaches. Moraska's work, funded by the National Center for Complementary and Alternative Medicine, explores how massaging the neck and shoulders can ease tension-type headaches. We think massage can disrupt trigger points by forcing apart the tightly contracted sarcomeres, proteins responsible for contraction, within the muscle cell. As a result, the cells relax and subsequently muscle tension dissipates. Restore deep sleep. Roughly 1 in 5 Americans suffer from sleep deprivation, according to the American Academy of Sleep Medicine. That's a problem because lack of sleep alters the body's biochemistry, making it more vulnerable to inflammation and lowered immunity, and more sensitive to pain. The relationship between pain and sleep deprivation is a vicious cycle, says Tiffany Field. Your body doesn't get the rest it needs to heal. Although studies of massage therapy and sleep quality are few, the findings suggest that massage can promote deeper, less disturbed sleep, especially in people with painful chronic conditions such as fibromyalgia. Massage therapy indirectly promotes good sleep by relieving pain and encouraging relaxation. Because massage therapy stimulates the body's parasympathetic rest and relax nervous system, the opposite of its sympathetic fight or flight response, it counters both physical and mental stresses, giving you a better shot at enjoying the sleep you need to repair tissue during the night and to cope better during the day. Reduce symptoms of depression. It may seem surprising that physically manipulating the body can help counter a malady we associate with the brain. But in his oft-cited 2004 review, Christopher Moyer found that depression is particularly responsive to massage. The average research subject who received massage had a level of depression that was lower than 73% of those who did not. These findings are on par with more conventional approaches to treating depression, including psychotherapy. Field's research on depression shows that massage boosts the body's natural level of serotonin. Her study showed that massage also encourages the brain to release the neurotransmitter dopamine, a mood enhancer, as well as oxytocin, a hormone that generates feelings of contentment. While the exact mechanisms are unclear, it seems evident that a good massage has a variety of positive psychological implications as well, from receiving nurturing touch from another person, anticipating that the experience will be beneficial, or feeling empathy from the therapist. Given how positively it affects the rest of the body and mind, and how well it moderates stress, it probably comes as no surprise that massage therapy can also benefit the heart, in part by reducing blood pressure. In his meta-analysis, Moyer found that massage significantly lowers blood pressure, at least temporarily. He notes that the findings are consistent with the theory that massage can trigger the body's parasympathetic nervous system, which helps prompt the body to return to biochemical balance and emotional ease after enduring a stressful event. Perhaps the bigger takeaway here is that massage can help unlock the body's healing potential not by any one means, but rather by many. As epidemiologist Andrea Ferland points out, well before drugs or surgical procedures were developed, people used massage to treat almost everything. Still today, she notes, when we get hurt, our first instinct is to rub. Amy Battelle, for one, doesn't need any more evidence than her own transformation. I don't know if it's the touch, the warm table, or the fact that I get to turn my phone off for an hour, but I do know that massage is worth every penny. What kind of massage is right for you? Not so long ago, available massage styles in most U.S. cities were fairly limited. Today, bodywork modalities abound, from familiar basics like Swedish to more exotic options like Hawaiian lomi lomi and Chinese tui na. Wondering which style of massage is right for you? Read on for a rundown of some of the most popular options. Some massage styles are more physically intense than others, but keep in mind you always have a role in guiding your therapist about how much pressure feels good to you and where it's applied. Abhyanga. Based on the principles of Ayurveda, one or more therapists apply herb-infused oils to usher the body into a state of relaxation and balance. Acupressure. Working with the same theory of acupuncture, but without the needles, acupressure stimulates points on the body to release energetic congestion and open the body's energy pathways. Craniosacral therapy. A gentle, non-invasive form of massage in which a therapist uses a light touch to work the cranial bones, the spinal column, and the sacrum, a triangular bone at the base of the spine to balance energy, treat headaches, and reduce mental stress, mild enough for infants as well as the elderly. Deep tissue, targeting chronic patterns of holding. Deep tissue relies on slow strokes and targeted pressure, often with a finger, thumb, or elbow. Hot stone. Smooth, warm stones are placed on the body and become focal points of relaxation as the heat penetrates and soothes tense muscles. Lomi lomi, an ancient Polynesian practice, this style is characterized by the practitioner's rhythmic use of the hands, forearms, and elbows. Long, broad strokes invite relaxation. Myofascial release, a light sustained pressure is applied to constrictions in the body's fascia or connective tissue to elicit elongation and release. Reflexology stimulates pressure points on the hands, feet, and ears. Each point is believed to correspond to other, less accessible parts of the body, such as the organs. Shiatsu, a Japanese style. Shiatsu directs pressure to lines of energy, meridians, considered important for health and well-being. Sports, often used before and after athletic activity. The focus is on reducing inflammation, keeping joints flexible, and enhancing performance. Swedish, a combination of long gliding strokes as well as kneading, stretching, and tapping. Swedish massage is thought to enhance health by increasing blood flow to the muscles. Thai, performed on the floor with clothes on and no oils. A Thai massage involves being stretched into yoga-like positions. Trigger point therapy. Trigger point often shows up as knots in the muscles, most often in the shoulders, upper back, and neck. Trigger points are different from acupressure points because they actually feel like lumps. Trigger point therapy, also known as neuromuscular therapy, uses pressure to dissolve the knots. Tui na, a vigorous kneading and pulling of the body. Tui na, meaning push and grab, is a component of traditional Chinese medicine. Like other Eastern approaches such as Thai massage and acupressure, the goal is to open up the flow of qi through the body's energy pathways or meridians. How to choose a massage therapist. Finding a truly great massage practitioner, one whose skills, style, and personality all suit you, can make the difference between a merely nice or worse ho-hum experience and the kind of transformative healing dynamic that keeps you coming back for more. One final tip, get a referral. It's okay to be picky about who puts their hands on your body. If you're feeling spontaneous and want to book a one-time massage at a local spa, great. But if you like to explore massage as a long-term investment in your body, or if you have some tenacious kinks to work out and you think you might need a series of treatments, talk to your friends about whom they like and why. If your friends don't get massages, ask for a recommendation at your local yoga studio, health club, acupuncture center, or chiropractor's office. More often than not, these folks are plugged into the local who's who of body workers and can steer you in the right direction. All right, so that article was obviously filled with a lot of information that went deep into different styles of massage and how it really loosens up the body and prevents chronic stress issues. It talked about an account of a woman who always made sure that massage was part of her monthly stress relief treatment process because it was that beneficial for her. We talked about how it releases cortisol, which is the hormone released during the fight or flight response. Talked about how dopamine and oxytocin are both released into the body during massage. And research supports that massage does relieve stress. There's not a load of studies that go into the topic, but the research that is out there supports the fact that massage is definitely beneficial when it comes to stress relief. Not only that, but soothing tension headaches, improving the quality of your sleep, potentially helping with reducing symptoms of depression, lowering your blood pressure. And that's just some of the things that has been kind of studied or researched when it comes to how massage can really affect the quality of our lifestyle and our lives in general. And what is actually really interesting is how many different styles of massage that there are and how they are each a little different yet similar at the same time. So some of the ones that I'm more familiar with would be deep tissue and Swedish. I've had both of these types of massage. Deep tissue, they'll normally use more pressure. They may use like their elbow or just really pushing the certain parts of your muscles where you're feeling that tension. Whereas Swedish massage is a little lighter touch and it helps create circulation throughout your muscles. But there's so many other ones that I have never heard of, like Abhyanga, Tui Na, and Lomi Lomi, which these are more traditional and ancient styles from their respective lands. But yeah, even acupressure or like a hot stone style massage, there's many different ways to provide relief to our bodies through touch, heat, pressure, just the physical motion of moving the tension in your body, loosening up the muscle, allowing oxygen to breathe in your muscles. Very important stuff. And it's also nice to give some tips on, if you're kind of unfamiliar with massage therapy, how to potentially go about starting to find reputable massage therapists so that you can receive the benefit of massage. So, I would personally recommend, if you've never had a massage before, try it. If you have had it before, I would imagine you probably understand the benefits. Maybe it wasn't for you. You don't know until you try most of the time. Like I said, unless you have a severe aversion to someone touching you, that may be the one reason you will feel uncomfortable, or may just need to find somebody who you're really comfortable with, such as if you have a partner, if they can learn some of the styles of massage, then you guys can, just do couples massages or whatever, something like that. But in general, the practice is beneficial. That's my own account. That's from my personal experience. The practice is very beneficial when it comes to helping to relieve chronic stress that we carry in our bodies. And I can only hope that by relieving that stress, that will aid in my well-being and my health in general. And I would hope that we all could aid in that. So give it a shot if you haven't, or if you have, I hope you have a good routine, a good therapist that is really beneficial for you. But with that being said, man, that's another episode of the Infinite Moment Podcast, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take it easy.